Hey everyone, this is Julian from the Binary Lemon. As promised, I'm going to give you like an inside look and 2019 review of a few different brokers. So we started off IQ Option, and this is number 2. This is Olymptrade. And I don't actually know if this is the second biggest broker in the world, but in my opinion, this would be my second pick as, top broker. So I think it's right there with IQ. In terms of features, in terms of functionality, assets that you can trade. And right now in 2019, it's been some time since I looked at this broker, and I see that they've redone the look and feel of the website. The emphasis is different. It used to be to like start trading now, discover binary options, but now it's more into, come check out our platform, come and learn how to trade. There's a big emphasis about like education right now. They've redone this and they're proud of regulation as well, and rightly so as well. Okay, so let's go into regulation. So I think they've probably done this tab right at the top because there've just been so much damage in this industry by various unlicensed brokers, scam brokers, fraudulent brokers, unregulated brokers, or like brokers that are regulated with licenses that don't really hold any water. So over here, they're talking about how they're a member of FINACOM, IFC, and it tells you what kind of recourse that you can get if you're an affected trader, and it even gives you the contact information, the business registration information of the broker. There are many brokers out there that don't readily provide this information, and even if you obtain it, sometimes you find out that it's actually regulated by an authority that is not actually able to do much about anything. So you can even click on the site link over here, and we're going to click on that, and it takes us right to this updated information. So it's not faked, it's not a screenshot, it's not like Photoshop or anything, but it's a direct link to their entry on the FINACOM website. Okay, now let's get back to this page. So the broker has been around since 2014, and I like how they've rewritten the statement. If you look at the statement, we don't just give traders a chance to earn, but we also teach them how. So our team has world-class analysts, develop original trading strategies, and teach traders how to use them intelligently in open webinars and consult one-on-one with traders. By the way, if you use my link down in the video description to open an account with Olymptrade, if you just want to check it out, if you're new to this broker, you just want to get some review on it, and you came across this video, if you use my link, you not only get to use this broker as you usually would, but in addition to that, depending on how much you're depositing and starting out with, or how much you'll be depositing over the course of time, you can possibly qualify for my Binary Lab Basic or Elite programs. So that's a big bonus for you. Alright, more information about that in the end of this video. In the meantime, let's have a look at this. It talks about the transparency, the payouts and withdrawals, and it says increasing on an average of 7% each month. 25,000 plus users, number of trades per month, volume, guarantees, alright, awards. Okay, so they're very proud of all this information. They bring it out to you in the beginning so that you know who you're dealing with. Good. Now let's go over to the education segment. So I'm going to tell you a bit about what I like and don't like about this section. I like the fact that there's a wide variety of information here. IQ Option has videos about everything, but one thing that IQ Option does not have is webinars and strategies. They will tell you about the indicators and how to use them, but they will not outright give you strategies because of the way they're regulated by ESMA, by SISAC. They're not actually allowed to do so. But over here, because they're under FINACOM and IFC, it's a different set of regulation rules, and they're able to do this. So first and foremost, when I look at these strategies, okay, let's look at trend indicators, for instance. Like, there's one indicator that I personally never really got around using or figured out is Economic Cloud. So let's have a look at this one. We're going to click on this, and what's going to happen? Okay, you can see a bunch of stuff here. That's because I was just testing this before making this video. So when I click this, it becomes a chatbot, and it gives me information every few seconds. It pops something up, you know, I'll tell you what I don't like about it in a bit. Okay, it is a highly recommended watch. So I click on this expecting to see a video, but instead it comes out with like more chatbot responses. The good thing though is that if you are not from a place where English is your first language, and you find a video is a bit too fast, you can't catch what they're talking about, you know, what's good about this is that you can read it, reread it, and they actually have like you know, pictures, screenshots to illustrate what exactly you should be looking out for when you look at these indicators. So you can explore this. There's a lot of stuff that you can explore over here. But now let's go into strategies. I'm going to showing you one of each one. And like I said, you can open an account on Olymptrade using a link in the video description, and also receive access to buying that basic or even the elite, depending on how much you're starting out with. So you can do all the exploration after this video at any point that you find you just want to jump in and just get into the whole swing of things. Earlier on I was checking out early start. Let's check out something else. Let's check out reflection. It's going to be coming up in the same chatbot. So it's a content strategy. What I like about it is it's very concise. Once again, I would prefer the videos, but then again, if the video is going to put a drain on the website, so I perfectly understand that. Strategy for its trend market. And if you find that you can't get a hang of this, or you just want video, then go over to webinars. Okay, in the webinars page, there's a bunch of stuff that you can look at. And there's just so many lessons. It dates back all the way from, you know, in February. So you have like a year of webinars to look at. They talk about different things like money management, psychology. I'm going to be clicking on like this one, for instance. And this one is a video. Check it out. I'm going to skip the first few seconds because they're probably waiting for people to come online. And then we're going to go into it. And then basically, you know, here's how you can see it working out. And it will be like case studies and everything. So let's say if some of you find that, you know, you want something extra, so you're really getting the best of both worlds by opening through a link in the video description. You not only get access to the broker's webinars, you also get access to my training videos as well, you know, library of stuff. In the analytics section, they've actually pulled information, you know, from the investing.com, all right, and you can check out what's going on this week, and you know, it shows the current time. If you're in a different place, you simply set the timer according to where you're located. And for example, I'm located in the Bangkok time zone +7, so I can see that in my local time what's coming up next. So I look at my clock, it's 5:50. Over here it's 5:50 right here as well. And in 40 minutes, okay, we're looking at the BCB market readout. So these are the things we can check out, importance you can check over here. But the next part is really the most important part of this video, because we're going to go into the platform and we're going to see what's changed, what's the same, and you know, what's good about this platform, what's not good about this platform. Okay, we are now on the trade platform, and this is a demo account. As you guys know, I do all my trading on IQ. These are the pairs right now. If you want to add new pairs to this, you simply go to the tab on here. Basically, it shows you what is available. You can actually increase a higher payout by getting a VIP status. So that would be worthwhile if you've been trying out for some time and you find that, okay, you know, let's get some higher payouts. We're going to make some more money. Let's do a VIP status. So you can do that. It tells you what requirements you need. And they actually vary this by location, just like IQ options. So depending on the country, it's going to be a little bit different requirements for VIP. So do go open an account and check it out. Once again, I say if you open an account using my referral link, you can also get access to Bionet Basic and possibly even Elite, depending on how much you're starting out with. You can add additional charts from here. Let's go add on Euro USD, and we have the chart open. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to start to just change this out a little bit. I'm not really a fan for area chart, but we also see that they now also have Hikanashi, just like IQ option. Okay, they didn't used to have that, but now they have that too. But anyways, I like to look at candlesticks, and I think that's just like, you know, the most important. Alright, so in terms of indicators, you can see what they have here, and they're now it is no longer the additional extra window. It used to be that. In the past, they used to pull from like TradingView, but right now it's all integrated. and you can actually just add this onto your chart by clicking what you want to add. Earlier I thought it was less than this, but now I'm actually just scrolling my mouse upward and I can see all this stuff. So I'm just going to add on some stuff onto this chart. Some of the basic ones just to get some idea of how customizable it is. I'm going to use like Bollinger Bands. I see that now you can actually adjust colors as well. So that's something new. I mean, you weren't able to customize with a very great degree in the past when I was looking at this broker. Right now you can throw on like a WMA, and I can, the same thing, I can just edit the period. I like using something short, like 6, 7, that's my favorite. And there it goes, instantly previews on the chart. And now let's get back to the indicators tab and see what else they have. I like how we're able to put on a bunch of different stuff on the chart right now, and you see it comes on the bottom as well. So I like how it doesn't clutter in the chart. It actually comes down beneath it, so if you want like a full screen view, you can have that. We can actually change that. We can zoom in, zoom out by like so, and we can actually go to 1 minute, 5 minutes. So the smallest is 15 seconds. That's doable. I mean, it's like IQ has like 5, 10, 15, 30, but honestly, who uses 5 and 10? We usually use 15 and 30. So there's no 30 here, but 15 and 1 is not bad as well. I personally believe that expiry time should be about 3-4 times of the smallest smallest chart time frame. So 15 seconds, we're looking at like 45 seconds, a minute, kind of thing. And over here, what's good about it is the same. You can do exact, precise 1 minute expiries. You're not able to do that at IQ, but you can do that here at precise. It's still a double-edged sword, of course, because sometimes there's movement that happens toward the end boundary of the minute. You can get around that by placing your trade close to the start or end of the minute instead. Okay, but what's good about this is that sometimes in other platforms like IQ, you find that if you had just an extra 10 seconds, extra 15 seconds, the trade would have been a winner. But you unfortunately had to settle for the round off to the minute, so that didn't work out. And this will save you in that way. Pair selection, let's check it out. One of the downsides of this platform, Olymptrade, is that the payouts, they do fluctuate around a little bit, but there's usually at least 10 or so that pay a decent amount. So, for example, like USD CHF sometimes could be here and sometimes could be here. When the payouts suck, just don't trade it. Okay. The good thing about here is that you can trade crypto. You're not actually able to trade that elsewhere. And over here you can trade stocks as well. These are not yet available. They're grayed out because the market has not yet opened. And there's also commodities, although the payout is not great. Bitcoin, Ethereum, they still pay out well. And just wait for them to come out because it's just like it's not open yet. So just wait for it to open and all be there. You can actually increase your payouts by getting VIP status. So this is basically the inside of the account. All right. If you want to make a deposit, let's look at how you can start. In terms of trading on a real account, you can deposit like from 10. IQ has upped their initial deposit from 10 to 20. Redeposit at 10, but over here is 10 and 10 subsequently being the least. You can access like the chat tab or help tab by here. You can get the hang of the video tutorials on this side. You can even have, hey, this is something new. So let's check this out. So it says there are recommendations, they're not substituting independent market research. So let's check out. So these are like past signals, and it tells you what kind of an option we should be looking at. It seems that these ones are more like very mid-term. So, I mean, you have to be a VIP to get these signals. I would love to check them out, but I'll probably check them out in a different video so that I won't want to bore you with finding out what is the broker time. I'll find it out in a subsequent video to this. So please stay tuned and subscribe. So the deposit section, basically you have the methods of Visa, MasterCard, AstroPay, e-payments, NetTeller, Skrill, Bitcoin, Web Money, Kiwi Wallet, Yandex, FastPay. Not as many options as IQ, but I mean not too shabby as well. In some of the countries that you're in, you may find that you may want to do some of these other methods because in some countries they kind of restrict your card deposits. Let's look at withdrawals over here. Withdrawals are processed by the same payment system used to deposit into the system. The money will be debited from the account when the request is paid. Withdrawals are processed by the same payment system used to deposit money into the system. So if you deposit a credit card, it has to go to a credit card, in by Skrill, out by Skrill, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now we're going to go into, I'll show you something right here. Some of you notice that in IQ you have the benefit of being able to trade like binary, CFDs, digital, Forex options, all in one platform, and Forex as well. Over here, they've recently added Forex, so you can click on this tab. It's going to take you to a different version of the same interface. One of the downsides is that you can't save your templates as you do in IQ, but at the same time, it's not too shabby at all. You can choose the various kinds of stuff. And by the way, a quick tip, if you use like Hikanashi, be sure to take note it's Hikanashi, because you can easily get mistaken and you think it's candle, but it's not candle, it's Hikanashi. Okay? Indicators can be added on and so on and so forth. And also you can select on whatever pair you wish, and it tells you what is the commission percentage. It tells you in terms of trade terms and what's the multiplier. The multiplier here is 200. IQ, I think you multiply up to 1,000 depending on certain pairs, but it's generally 200. So we'll check out some of the more common pairs over here. Let's go here and see if we can get, okay, they don't actually tell you what multiplier you can do, so we have to just go in and find out for ourselves. This one is 200, so I think it's kept on at 200. Alright, so basically this is a comparison between IQ and Olymp, alright, and execution. I think you guys may also want to know, it should have come in a different part of this video, but I just want to show you in terms of execution, how quick it is, can we sell the trade, and so on and so forth. Let's get back to the options tab. Alright, now we're going to take some trade on the platform. As you can see, it's a very fast execution, and you can actually scroll down and you see the trade will be in this area over here. These are 1 minute trades. I'm taking them, just the automatic click, and you can actually sell the trade in advance as well. If up to a certain point. I wonder why it didn't come for this trade. We'll try another one afterward. It's obviously in the money. I think. Hang on. The reason I think that's right. Let's try and do a trade that is out of the money on purpose. Okay. So, all right. This one is now going. Okay, it should go down next. Here we go. As you can see, it's hard. Okay, if it's in the money, you will not be able to sell the trade. Alright, there you go. And yeah, actually, I'm wondering. This is actually in the money, but why can't we sell it? I mean, why is it we can sell it, but just now we couldn't? A little bit of a strange thing. So this box down here, it kind of reminds me of spot option. I think it's very clean, and what I really like about this interface, like I said, is that it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't overcloud your screen too much. So here it is. And see how this works. And I think it's quite nice, quite a nice platform. Over here, if you win, it says your forecast was correct. I think this is second best to IQ. As you can see, it's very nice, very easy to use. So once again, the link is in the video description. When you use my link to sign up, you not only get this broker, all the videos that comes with it, but you also gain access to Binary Lab Basic and possibly even Binary Elite, depending on how much you deposit in your account. It's an accumulation of deposit, it doesn't have to be a one-time thing. So if you're just stepping out, testing the waters, that's perfectly fine. Alright, and stay tuned to my other videos, come back soon, because I'm gonna be also verifying the accuracy of the broker given signals so that you can see if that's worth it for you to do or not. Alright, bye for now.